Yo, today's show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Your online activity should not be public, so protect yourself at expressvpn.com/achievement.
Welcome to Off Topic in our brand new temporary permanent space in the lovely stage 6 is what I'm calling it. This is just a piece of it, but no, I won't be doing it myself, not from here anyway. We're gonna do a little special episode right from our desks, right? Because everyone's back together. Why limit the cast, I say? So come on with me and just me. I had to check he didn't actually fall asleep. Hello, and welcome to Off Topic. We're sponsored by ExpressVPN. Protect yourself. Don't be a maniac. Look, it's right there on the screen. Go to expressvpn.com/rttv and don't get got. I'm your host. I said, I'm Michael. You know that. We got Fredo. He's over there.
Oh, hello. I'm here.
We got Lindsay over there.
Hello. It's me. Now a microphone.
Yes. Jack. He's that way. Excellent.
Hi.
We got Matt.
Yo.
And wait, cut back to me. Who's this behind me? Is this Trevor zipping on by? There he goes. Oh, there he goes.
He's got the zoomies.
Gotta get a leash for that guy. Well, thanks for watching the show. That's it.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah. That was good. Good podcast,
God.
guys. Goodness.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Jack.
Welcome to our permanent temporary space.
Absolutely.
Like the easy Trevor.
It's temp permanent.
Zooming
please.
around. Look at all this bullshit we have. Look at all the space
Yeah,
we
it's exciting.
have.
It was an interesting thing where we thought, it's great we're finally back in person. Let's sit at our desks and do the podcast at our desk. But it's not the same. It's so spacious, and we thought we'd, give the audience a little sneak peek of our temporary permanent space.
There's lots of room for moonballs, that's all I'll say. We've thrown a few, and so far all the tiles are still there, so that's surprising.
True.
So far.
Because they're very high up, and you also have to throw very hard.
That is true. Trevor almost got one to dislodge. I think he knocked it, but it fell back into place.
Oh, no,
so.
I think I can get Matt from here. Here we go. All right.
There you go.
Moonball.
At the wall.
Maple? Nope, right back at you.
At
yeah,
me.
you
A
hit
little too much.
yourself.
That was
Almost
great.
Matt knocked his own headphones off, though.
I did. I couldn't do like the.
Dude,
the
I nailed Matt's camera the other day.
Yeah,
we weren't
you
rolling
killed
though.
it. Like it completely
I'm
died.
looking around now for
It's dead
moonballs.
now.
Oh, there's one. I found one.
Already. Yeah, I found one too.
I don't know. Jack's rooting around behind a couch.
I found one.
I don't have any. I'm good. I'm in a ceasefire. I want to be a neutral party.
A ceasefire.
I'm not. Moonball.
Yeah, nope, I'm good.
Too soft. Come on, Fredo.
Damn it.
Now you gotta give a
It
little.
did hit the back. Split the
It needs a little stank, Fredo. Here we go. Okay.
Too much stank.
Whip it.
All right. Here
This is our.
Member. That's good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
This is our first week
Right
in
next
the
to Matt.
office.
Not
bad.
It's very nice, which is mostly why we won't be allowed to stay here.
It's not padded enough.
It's not padded both for audio nor to stop injuries. I feel like it's just kind of giving us a little taste, and then they're going to take it away, and we're going to get put back in a small box
In the hole.
Yeah.
to roll around in our own feekies. But
Little feet.
until then, though, pretty exciting. Pretty exciting.
I left
been
a
nice.
mark on this office.
Did you?
Yeah.
He's not somewhere.
Trevor could have
The
found the
office
restroom.
it also left a mark on me. I'm gonna have a
I feel like it
thick
rescued
bruise
me.
right here.
Oh,
on my
did you
thigh.
fall?
Well, I found a filing cabinet in the back.
Oh.
And I found it at about 15 miles an hour.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it attacked you, is what we're hearing.
Well,
yeah.
someone attacked it.
We've been
Oh.
playing around with what are the not hoverboards, right? We have
Yeah.
a
Yes.
hoverboard.
Yes.
And now you have it on a cart as well, which is what you're toasting around on. But we're
like
getting
an
more of
attachment.
those, right?
Yes. The other ones are lost in transit, but we have 3, and Michael has one from a few years ago.
And then and Gavin has a one wheel he's been
one-wheel,
messing around
That
with too.
thing's
So
dangerous.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second because Matt and I both have traumatic experiences with it now.
Lindsay,
You more so than me.
Lindsay-
I like fell and I was like, okay, well.
Lindsay, I don't know how your ankles held up for you being on the one wheel.
I will say
It was
I haven't done a
incredible.
full split in quite some time. Still almost got it. I got close and I was like, okay, my groin is not torn in half, so that's good. Still got some flexibility.
Good news there.
Yes, excellent. But yeah, I made it okay around the second attempt around the office where I was doing the ice skating thing or rollerblading thing, where if you're not that talented, you hold the wall the entire time. So I was like, God, I got it, nailing it. But yeah, first time almost ate shit pretty hard. Didn't, but got close. Almost needed 3 more stitches on this side.
Oof.
Also, real quick, I like that you said I left a mark on the office, Trevor. It sounded like you have hidden Mickeys around here, like the Achievement Hunter equivalent. Yeah.
Oh, like my signature is
Yeah,
written in the
yeah.
wall.
Like if you look close enough.
Yeah, I thought you meant Mickey's like drugs.
Yeah.
Then I realized you meant the mouse. No, he smashed into the wall.
Disneyland does have that.
Yeah.
I saw him scoot up,
Yeah.
and he had the unmistakable sign of sheetrock all over. Oh yeah,
Yep.
all over the end of the scooter.
There was drywall dust on like where you put your foot, and I was like, let me just wipe this off. And Michael looks down and he goes, "That's wall."
Didn't wipe off the evidence good enough.
No.
Now,
We had.
I was
go
gonna say
ahead.
Matt with the one wheeler, which I think is on TikTok. I know Sarah was
Is it?
filming you.
Oh,
Dude, Sarah immediately was like, yes.
That was-
The
Yeah, if
second
you-
I fell.
If you listen
funny, dude.
in
What
the
the fuck?
background, you can hear Sarah go, "Yes," as he's falling, and I'm
It's
like,
like
Sarah,
she's been waiting for someone to fall. I knew that, but still, like,
Yeah.
that's not cool.
The same person that kicked the dog, so
I know, you know, you
It
make a
wasn't
good
a
point.
kick.
Make a good
It
point.
was a stomp.
it was a stop. Yeah.
What is a stop but a slow kick, Michael?
Well, no, it's more of a
downward
kick.
stomp.
Yes,
Stomp.
stomp.
There was
Yeah, stomp comes from above.
there was downward force.
That's what it
more
is.
Intent
That's
is
what
really
it is.
yeah,
that was.
that's fair enough. Want to
Yeah.
crush the dog and the dreams at the same time.
Oh my
Fredo
god.
saying you could see the intent in her eyes.
Yeah, I did. Let me tell you.
With Sarah, it just kind of highlighted, I think, the twisted morality of internet culture and what we're putting out there. She
Oh, yeah.
laughed as Matt fell. Then he was in pain, emotionally. I assume.
Yeah, it was more emotional pain than
Well,
anything
yeah, but
because
still.
my friend was just like, man, yes, good, glad to see you in pain.
Think of the
I'm so
views.
happy.
Yes, do it.
Can I say?
You can say anything,
Do it.
Michael.
Go ahead.
Well, and I will say it now. We get this brand new temporary permanent office space Monday, right?
Permanent temporary, yes.
Come in Monday, and it's like, oh my
Right.
god, we're like setting stuff up. It's just, the future's bright, and the room is bright. But I will say, mostly behind
The
us.
sky is blue, all
It's
blues are
actually
green.
quite comfortable in here as far as the lighting goes. I'm like, man, I can't wait. We're talking about doing it tomorrow. Blah blah. I wake up the next day and I'm sick. The next day,
unfortunate.
Yeah.
because children,
Yeah.
my children, got me
sucks.
sick. So I didn't come in Tuesday or Wednesday, and I finally. So I'm still a little congested, but I'm not spouting anymore.
Right.
I was just telling Alfredo. There was a point Tuesday where I sneezed for like 4 hours straight.
It
and it was the most
miserable
annoying
and
thing ever.
terrible,
And
just-
I'm just like, whoa,
Stop it.
and I'm just like, Lindsay comes home
really
from
cool,
work.
but also very weird.
Lindsay comes home from work on Tuesday, and they're like, "Oh man, this," and she's not gonna believe what happened today. I was like, "What happened? Was it fun? Was it exciting?
Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, I'll see you tomorrow."
Like,
no,
yeah, there was
I
ice
guess
cream
not.
everywhere. And
Oh,
the circus.
Thursday,
came,
I'll be there
and-
Thursday. Hello?
Don't have too much fun without me.
No, I hated it.
Zac Efron showed up.
17 months at home.
Yeah. Kick things off.
then-
though.
and
And I
then you
get
kick
back.
it off
I'm
cold.
back for one
That's
day, and I got a
unfortunate.
cold, so that's why I sound silly. But
Silly.
I'm
You
all
said a
better
little
now.
space kitty.
I'm all better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, being sick sucks. I got RSV for 2 weeks, and
Yeah,
that's
that was way worse.
dude.
than
It
what
was
I
the
had.
longest like continuous sickness I'd had in years. Where like I made it through all this time, and then I don't know how I caught it, but I got RSV is
Too much licking.
It's like it's tearing through Texas right now, but apparently
You need to
it's-
stop. I keep telling you, stop putting the controller in your mouth.
Well,
He tells
It's the
Cyrus
only way
same
you can
thing.
play,
It's weird.
though.
anyway.
Oh, you use tongue sticks?
Don't get RSV. Don't get RSV, especially if you're
Good suggestion.
if you're an infant or you're an elderly person. So
Like earlier today, Michael was like, Jack, with your SUV disease. I was like,
Yeah.
SVU.
SUV? No, SUV. SUV.
Sports utility virus.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
SV.
But yeah, I'm finally like I literally got I got my clear test last Friday before we came in on Monday. I was like, thank Christ. So being able to come back, it's been nice, and we're all settling in. Like I brought my mouse from home. Brought my Elite from home. Like we're all kind of
Dude, I went shopping.
face mask?
I went shopping, man.
Walgreens,
I got a whole
baby.
new kit for this permanent setup that we're never gonna leave. I bought new headphones. I got an extra Elite. I couldn't figure out if I had one or not at the office, and I went, better be safe and buy a new one.
Elite 1 or 2.
Oh, 2.
Okay.
Dude, and what's better is I traded in, right? Like I have the new one at my house, and I took my old decrepit one from my house to the office. But the new thing I bought, because we have desks with nothing on it, right? Like all our stuff from the old office is still in boxes.
Except these pigs. I don't know where these pigs.
Well, they're pigs. They're from the old office. Mine doesn't have a squeaker in it. Mine's squeakless. Wait, listen, hang on.
That's because Fredo was
He's still
chewing.
got
Oh yeah. Gabu was going to town.
But we have so much space, and I'm not gonna bother putting stuff on it, and we're not like super settling in. So I bought this like big ass wireless pad. I love it. I've just been like rubbing it all day.
Oh, the wireless
Well, it's
charger,
because
yeah.
and I've been rubbing it too physically because
thought he was gonna
because the
throw it.
outside
Got
is
it.
it's like a felty.
There it is, Michael.
It's like a felty.
Hey, what
Don't
the-
stop?
Fredo, Jesus Christ! Come on now.
Look at this. Look at this. It's like you can charge 2 phones, or you can charge
Your drug
two
phone and your real
singles, or
phone.
You can do
Yeah, the
3
burner.
phones. You can do all kinds of things. And there's look, see, I got the big one for everyone. That's what I'll never need this many,
Bam.
but
Charge
anyone
it
can
up.
charge their things. I can charge my phone. I can charge my Sennheisers right here. I can do whatever. I can charge whatever, wherever, whenever I
Your
want.
Pikachu.
Whenever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Nice.
You and me will charge forever.
And that's that. I'm excited to be here, though, man.
I was
This
telling-
is
Yeah.
Good times.
This is good stuff, dude.
Very much so.
Yeah,
I was telling
man.
Michael, I want a charging pad that I saw that is a summoning circle because I want my desk to be very witchy. I already have
Oh,
my
that's
skull.
cool.
You
Yeah.
did say that, and I said rectangle's fine with me.
Yes, basic.
You can't have a summoning rectangle.
I've got one
Have
at
some
home.
weird demons popping out. Yeah.
You've got a summoning circle at home?
Yeah, well, yeah, no. I've got a charger at home that's the Breath of the Wild. Like the Sheikah
It's
Slate
actual
thing.
breath.
That's
It's just breath.
Huh, Stab? Do you like when someone films you? Filming the back of my head this whole time. You're like,
Films
hey, you
the
like
film.
that?
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
turn it back on you. Gotcha. Okay, got it.
Cut to Tyler's cameras.
What
the hell?
Oh, look at that.
What? That's weird.
Trevor, historically,
Fredo's like a
God.
weird, creepier version of like the Joker, where he's like, "I'm a man of my word."
Yeah.
he's come alive since he's been here.
Ass. I'm a man of my word.
Someone pointed out, rightfully, should we be provided with those things I bought? Yes, but it's personal preference. I don't expect an Elite 2 controller to be provided with me. Look, I
Right.
got a regular one, and I don't want it. A regular one that is scuffed. It's like someone smashed it before they put it on my desk.
You expect like
And
a
I was
Mad
given-
Catz controller.
I was given headphones, but I wanted my headphones.
Right.
Okay, I was given a cable to charge my phone, but I wanted a nice.
I'm expensing my summoning circle.
I'm excited to come back to work. I spruced up a little. Plus, I'll take it with me.
I have a
It's not-
day
I own
one
it, you know what I'm
Xbox
saying?
controller here. It's literally
That's
the day
awesome.
one 2013. I don't know why I have this here. Like this was.
Because you were there
that
day
A
one,
button
bro.
barely works.
That's so
Just
weird.
like
I
my
would-
day one
yeah.
A button.
But no, I got my Elite 2. Dude, those new Master Chief Elites.
They look so clean.
want one
With
so
the-
bad,
What is
dude.
it called? Xbox Series
so
1X?
No, it's just
CI,
Series X.
Xbox Series X.
Xbox Series
Hybrid
X.
2? Oh.
It's not
Yeah,
a good
that's all
name,
you
but
need.
you've exaggerated.
Matt,
Yeah.
why is your camera? You
well, not by much.
It's not
What do you
long,
want
it's
from me,
just
Jack?
bad.
Your
Matt's
Xbox
reclined,
Series
dude.
X.
You
chilling.
always
It's a little
complain about me no matter what it is.
It's 'cause
I
watch,
can have
I
the
can come
most
in.
perfect camera in the world, and you would have just such a problem.
Complaint of the day.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'd like my waiter to
Relax.
tell
relax.
me.
We relax a little bit. Jeez.
You're not sitting up.
Okay, then just shut up.
You're just small. You're
Dang, you're just small.
Oh, that's true. I did.
No,
I
you're
did
all right.
hit your
If I were
camera,
to,
so maybe it was
that's
me.
true.
Maybe
My camera
fault.
did get hit, but that's okay.
I did pop it with.
I can sit up,
moonball.
I suppose.
Pop it.
Matt,
bop
I
it,
like
this
the
better,
idea of your
Jack?
chic
Why is
slate
Monopoly
charger. I'm
hidden under
sorry.
the couch?
Smack it.
Well, you know why?
Monopoly's the fucking devil.
What do you mean? Why is
That's
Monopoly
why.
hidden?
To be fair,
Monopoly's the
I also
devil?
I brought from my house my body pillow of me behind Matt on the couch
that's
there.
weird.
It's been in my office for ages, and I keep to see it.
Trevor.
I see it in the corner, and I was like, I should probably put that somewhere where other
Yeah,
people
but Jack,
might
what
see
will
it.
you cuddle at night?
My various dogs
Whatever
and
he's
animals.
cuddling, he
and-
needs to stop cuddling because that's how he got SUV.
Oh my God. It was the
Yeah.
pillow the whole time.
Stop.
Oh my god.
That's the law and the order of it.
Anyway,
Dude,
it's good to be back.
The number of people I've heard in my life call that show SUV. It's upsetting. Upsetting. This off topic is brought to you by Sennheiser. If you're looking for the best quality earbuds on the market, you must check out Sennheiser. Sennheiser puts sound first, which is important because you're listening to things, so sound's important. And that's why they make the best earbuds that money can buy. Their new Momentum True Wireless 2s provide the best listening experience and have been fine crafted for even those audio nerds out there like Alfredo. He's a huge one. With their free smart control app, you can adjust the sound to your tastes with the built-in equalizer. You can even turn the world off around you. Seriously, they have an active noise cancellation feature. It's just an expression. You can't actually disable the world, but it sure sounds like you did. Plus, they've got a 28-hour battery life, so they'll last you all day and then some. You got one of those long, more than 24-hour days, you're still covered. Seriously, what's not to like? Okay, you got great quality sound, super comfortable design, and you get all the personal preferences to get that perfect sound that you need. All the settings, all the knobs. Not Alfredo, you just pop them in. They sound great right out of the case. Why settle for anything less than great sound? Come hear the difference with Sennheiser. Right now, for our first 100 listeners who go to Sennheiser.com/podcast and use promo code OFFTOPIC, you'll receive 15% off the Momentum True Wireless 2 earbuds or any of their amazing headphones. That's 15% off when you go to SENNHEISER, Sennheiser.com/podcast, and use our promo code OFFTOPIC. Listen better.
Dude, we've
not
been
an SUV.
recording podcasts in person too outside of this one. Like I know today Jeff and I recorded Annual Pass like
Yeah,
across
dude.
from each other. I know you guys did Red Web.
No, we didn't.
And so, yeah, like it's getting back to like being able to see. I mean, really, Annual Pass started before, or during COVID. So, like being able to get back and actually record episodes where we can see each other and I can show Jeff pictures and stuff. That was very, very awesome.
Dude, it changes the pace
It's a-
entirely.
it's a
Like,
good
Yeah.
feeling,
I think
man.
this week, Fredo, was the episode where I had socks and flops. It was the first one we did in person after, like you guys,
Yeah.
Jack, like a year of being at home. It launched during quarantine.
Yeah.
And the energy is just totally different, and it
It is.
feels way more like the show that we wanted to make in the
Yeah.
first place. The personality can come through more. It is more infotainment in that way.
Yeah,
now.
the empty space in my
Infotainment.
head comes through very well during Red
Trevor coined the phrase.
There's a lot of like capturing each other's like slack-jawed, kind of wondering, like flabbergasted looks. Like Christian, what are you laughing about? And we really dig into some other things now.
I tried to do math on this week's
no.
episode, and Christian was looking at me like I was an idiot, and I went, okay. But
What
you
was
have
the
to give
math
me the
problem,
look.
Fredo?
I was trying to math what? I don't know. the
Dude, I don't
ponds.
even remember.
Two trains are running into each
Oh,
other.
yeah, no, there was like a
Formula,
lake,
there's
but it was
always,
like
like-
10 feet deep, and I was like, that's not that deep. I mean, isn't there some like backyards that are like 12 feet deep? And then we started talking about, well,
Backyards
it's
that are
decently,
Right, like, wait,
it's like
pools?
decently.
How deep's your lawn?
I don't know. Is that maybe because I was so small it seemed bigger, but then 12 feet doesn't seem like too much. That's two of me, like because I'm 6 feet.
Two.
What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
I'm
Exactly.
mad. That's Red Web.
No joke. That episode is probably the most confusing episode we've ever done, and I'm just gonna go ahead and spill the beans. It's coming soon. It's Skeleton Lake.
Oh, Skeleton
It's a lake in the Himalayas in India.
Dude.
It's a wonderful mystery because we were both just there were so many
Yeah.
times that they're gonna have to cut out where we're just going like, but hold on, like the numbers glaze over our faces as we're trying to figure this out.
You can throw the premise a little bit at 'em.
Yeah, dude. Well, okay, it's
Watch
like
out,
it's like
here
a
comes
very
the premise.
Spoiler.
It's like a very, very small lake, at most 10 feet deep, and it's like 130 feet in diameter at most.
Yeah.
And it's filled with several hundred bodies from all over the world and from all over time. And
Yeah.
people are just trying to figure out
Centuries
why.
and
And this
stuff.
is
Like
this is
from the
also
future?
I want to swim.
Are there bodies from the future?
We don't know. We can't test. We don't have
But
those
it's like
tests
10
yet.
feet deep, so I was like, it's not that deep.
Where are these bodies going?
Yeah.
And why are they here? Because it's also very secluded. Like the nearest town is like a 5-day trek by foot. Or
Why the
whatever,
hell are there
through the
hundreds of
mountains.
bodies?
Now I'm
spread
intrigued
over
and thinking
it?
about
That's
it too. 'Cause
weird.
I watch like
A lot.
bog
Yeah.
body documentaries.
Bog
I'm sure you guys
bodies?
have researched
What is
before. If
that?
you're a nerd like me or on Discovery Channel, it's a body that is either like
Bog
post-mortem or
show.
pre-mortem is put into a bog, and usually historically it'd be like either sacrifices or punishments for people. But it preserves the body extremely well, so they get like these super, like really well preserved mummies, but they call them bog bodies specifically.
That's interesting.
So, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you want to check up
We'll
on your
have to splice
BB?
that
I got
in.
some BB books.
Just
I'll
turn
show
me
you.
into
We don't have
NFT when I die.
Oh yeah? I
Yeah,
won't buy
I don't.
you. I don't want any part of you.
No, but here's the thing. You'll be gifted.
Oh, no.
The
Yeah.
lawyer will show up and be
Like a
like,
sub?
here's your Alfredo NFT.
What is that? How do you give it to me? Is it like a piece of paper and it just says you own this?
It's gonna be a
Or
piece of
how do-
paper, and then at the bottom right corner it says Alfredo.jpg.
Oh shit! So it's a piece of paper leading to a picture.
Not a
Yeah.
PNG.
Yeah.
It might be a
Interesting.
USB with
Can,
various
can
other
I say,
photos.
cryptocurrency is a thing, and that's boy, let me figure this out. NFT came out, and I just went,
I
I don't even care.
Hell no.
Cryptoid
Yeah.
I don't
currencies.
even give a shit.
You're
I'm
the
not e-
only one that owns this picture.
I'm not even gonna.
This
I'm not even
digital
gonna
photo.
look at this. I don't even fucking. I'm
Screenshot.
out. I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah,
people
cryptoid
are
currencies are weird.
Buying and selling NFTs. like
Cryptoid
crazy.
currencies.
Yeah, cryptoid currencies.
Yeah.
You got the Bigfoot coin. You got
Yeah.
you know.
I was
It's
gonna
like
say they're
Mothman
not
Mothman coin.
Toad.
They're not
I'm sure
uniform,
Footcoin
right?
does
Yeah.
exist though.
Footcoin.
Like,
Footcoin.
Oh.
Well, you don't have like a
Footcoin's gotta
European
be real.
Union.
Well, to be
of
fair,
cryptoid
coin foot is a
currency?
bad thing you don't want to catch, Matt.
I guess it's true.
Coin
Never
foot's
had
bad.
No one
coin
wants
foot.
coin foot.
What is
Or
that's an
do
actual
they?
thing? Is it like anal fissures?
It's like yes.
No,
it's
he
like,
said you
does.
don't
It's a
want
real
it.
thing.
That's a
actually.
one-hit KO.
He said
for
you
sure.
don't want coin
You want the
foot.
fissures?
Yeah.
Hey, no
Anything-
one has anal fissures. Don't be silly.
That's not a real
Someone
thing.
has them.
My
Someone
coin
does.
is 25 per foot. If you want both feet,
25
that's
what?
50 coin.
How many?
50 coin?
In my account, thank you.
How many coin is?
See, that's what I'm
how many
talking
dollars is a
about.
coin?
I'm telling you, man. You're doing the math, and then you get lost in the math.
It's 12 feet a coin.
Man.
Listen,
Don't look at me like that.
That's a big coin.
Big feet.
Don't disregard me like that, Michael. I can see you.
Lindsay,
You're
Yes.
right
Oh
there.
yeah, I
Jacqueline.
looked away.
did you hear the incredible news? You of all people in this room might be the only one who gives a shit.
I'm excited.
ABBA has a new album coming
Dude,
out.
okay, I
knew
saw
it.
that and I
I
got
knew
really
it.
excited. that's very true.
I'm unironically excited about a new ABBA album.
Alba. They call it the Alba.
I feel like you,
Jessica
me, and
Alba.
Gavin are probably the most excited because
Yeah.
Gavin probably got raised on ABBA like I did.
Isn't
too.
that what
They
Fred
Jessica Alba.
Flintstone said?
digitized
Abba dabba doo?
ABBA. Like they put them in
They're in
mocap
Tron.
suits, and they're
Whoa.
like digital versions of ABBA.
Are we talking about ABBA Levine?
Yes,
Yeah.
ABBA.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
skater punk girl.
Life's like this? That's the way it is. They got complicated on this
so
forum.
weird.
I'm hoping that they can have a sequel to Dancing Queen, which is the day after the Dancing Hangover, the Hangover
yeah.
Queen,
Yeah.
and the day after,
Hangover
and
Queen.
what
Walk
life
of
is
Shame
like
Queen.
now that you're, because like what was the
just
last album? It was like 40 years ago now, right, or
Something
more?
like that. Yeah.
Something crazy. Yeah, but I want Waterloo 2049. that's all I want.
I'd like to revisit Dancing Queen, but from the perspective of how old each of the members are now. Like they still
Yeah.
feel like a Dancing Queen, even though you're older. Is it however you feel?
Right.
Live it up. I like that.
Do you think in 50 years someone will like CGI us into Let's Plays
I
and
hope
make
not.
us?
50
God,
years.
please,
I'm working
no.
on
Yo.
that now. I'm doing sim stuff. You're all part of my world.
If I get deep faked into
Can I
something
say-
right
Alright,
now,
Can I say Lindsay's been simming so much lately? So
Simming
much
and
into it.
sipping.
Second
at
Life.
home. Let me tell you,
Simmed it up.
it's no Trevor. It's
Second,
first life.
second.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Hold
It's
on.
first life. I get to hear so much about what's going on, and because it's replicated on life before the monsters come into play, which it has a lot to do with the monsters. I don't know what life Lindsay's talking about when she's saying, "Oh, this crazy thing happened," and halfway through it, I realized that Lindsay's talking about Sims and not the real world. But that's mostly been at home, and so it's like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, whatever. I was here for it. Now, maybe this has, again, been going on this week while I was at home crying. But I'm here like 10 minutes, and Lindsay was making, like, she had a Trevor and an Alfredo at one point, and it's like, hey, I'm thinking, what about if your shoes look like this? Are you okay with these shoes, or do you? And I'm just going, who cares?
The game cares, Michael.
Just pick a fucking shoe. Like,
No.
it's not really him.
It means
like,
everything.
Are you okay with the white lace, or do you want the red lace? Should I do red lace? I don't. It's up to you, really. You decide. And I'm just sitting here looking, going, does it matter? Why are you asking them? Just make it. Just make it whatever you want.
If he finds an NPC that doesn't like red
It's your
shoes,
game,
then,
though.
you know.
No.
It's true. I
No,
can control
if you don't choose the right color shoes for me, I'll get up out of the Let's
Thank
Play
you.
and leave.
Yeah. Dude, the thing is, you won't even be in it.
Fredo's character
Well, I
is so
mean,
authentic
never.
that he
Yeah.
just goes.
Kill
Kill
the
because
Nah,
I'm
that's
moving.
why it doesn't matter.
I gotta find somewhere else.
It's about
where I get
integrity
different
in
shoes.
video gaming.
Probably not.
You're right. Hold on.
You're not even in the video. That's why it
know if
doesn't matter. You won't be there to critique it.
I don't know if I sign off on this.
You need to give final approval.
delete.
Once it reaches like 70% your likeness, you now own it.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
my property.
Yeah.
That's your NFT.
It's my
It's not
There you go.
Fredo
I
There you go,
Tyler.
right
did.
back,
I did
baby.
Wait,
smile
so I'm
as
the
I
only one who
walked
has
over.
exclusive access to that? Nice. Okay,
Well,
cool.
now everyone owns it because it's
No,
too
you're
close.
like the
You
bank.
got to start making knockoffs
You hold it.
that people know it's supposed to be them, but it doesn't look enough like them where you can get sued.
Yeah, make me jacked.
So I did take extra pleasure out of walking over to you, talking to Alfredo, and I walked up and I went, "It's Trevor," and then I walked away.
Yeah. I just gave like a come on.
Not today. Come on now.
This is
is
fun.
a
I
safe
like
place.
being here.
Yeah, this is
good,
fun.
man.
I get to look over at this other innocent guy, and
I gotta
I keep peeking across at Trevor's eyes, just like the top, and then I can see
just-
Jack.
I see Matt.
Here, let's see
Yeah,
if I
I've
can
got like a good line to you and
swing it to
Matt.
Fredo.
Matt is a man in the chair to me.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Yeah, you're like your hair. That's it, Fredo.
Yeah, I see the
I know.
the dye in your hair.
You know, we posted a bunch of pictures throughout the various
Yeah, but that was Photoshop.
social medias, all Photoshop.
right.
I specifically got a lot of people commenting about how Gavin and I aren't sitting next to each other because we always have, just by happenstance, and then it became tradition. But going into this was like,
There was an auction. I won the auction.
well, it was kind of like,
Yeah.
well, we should probably,
It was a
I
raffle.
mean, I don't want to sit next to an empty desk, so.
Yeah. Do we,
So
can
it's
we,
like-
Just saying.
sure.
we can show a shot.
I haven't seen him yet because
you
I
guys-
was here Monday, he wasn't, and
Let's
then
show a
he was
shot
here
of Gavin.
Tuesday and Wednesday, and I wasn't here. He showed up for like 2 seconds in the middle of the video. Yeah, can we go to Gavin's
Gavin?
Yeah, cut to Gavin.
camera? I don't
Gavin.
know. Oh no.
Oh, is the
Oh,
there
there
he
we
is.
go.
There, hey,
Yeah,
Gavin.
that's
What's up, buddy?
I saw him for like 2 seconds on Monday. He came in
Fish.
and then he went and then left.
Gavin, what's your
Hang on.
Sims favorite shoe color?
But look, it's only temporary permanent, so you know things could change. Also, it's nice. It's nice sitting next to Lindsay. Although it's funny because the way these desks are set up,
Yeah.
it's kind of like 4 squished together. Then there's some space, and then there's 2 more. So
gotta put the math in
I'm closer to Alfredo and further from Lindsay. There's a bit
As
of
it should be.
I mean, it's fine. There's a bit of like a 2-foot gap
You need space,
in between
you
the
know?
tables.
Yeah,
We have a
said it's
Gavin
fine,
analog
but
now,
Yes.
for what it's worth. So we have a Gavin analog for those of you watching the video portion of the
Beautiful. There we go.
podcast, as opposed to the audio portion. Feel free to cut to it.
I'm sure, like everybody else, I love the gaps. Oh, nice.
Smash cut. I just like the fish in the corner there.
Fish. Well, the fish
Oh yeah,
stays.
down at the bottom.
He used to like mop up something the other
Yeah,
day.
he
He knocked
spilled
over
something.
He knocked Gatorade
Yeah.
over. It's like, I better use the fish. It's like that fish has been here longer than any of us.
Like a
I don't think so.
It has. It was on the wall,
sure
down,
about
on the wall
So you
downtown.
know it's already
Oh, was it
filthy.
really?
What's Gatorade
Oh.
gonna do?
Really?
Man, when you put it that way, I feel bad. I held the thing the
hasn't
other
been here
day.
longer than me though.
Oh,
Well,
Matt.
not you.
No,
That's
that-
a dirty fish.
That fish has been here longer than I have.
That
That
fish
fish
has
was
been
on the
swimming
wall.
Right, he said
for a
Alfredo.
while.
Yeah, but me.
He was there before you.
I was there for Jack. Jack just
Dude,
denies it.
now, shy of a meteor
Enjoy your
coming.
first year.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, let's not have the celebration until he hits it, okay?
that's true. That's true.
Shy of like a meteorite crashing, which is possible. We're going to film.
the way this year's going.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
we're going to film our first chicken horse back in the office tomorrow.
Damn.
No lag chicken horse, which we were supposed to film on Tuesday.
I'll cheer you guys on from the sides.
Yeah, and you can, in fact. I don't know why you're making that face. What's nice too, though, is because even though we're split, what the hell was that?
The fuck?
the
Oh,
dog
it's
dogs,
a
Oh, Trevor.
Don't-
even
don't
though
worry.
we're
Trevor's gonna zoom
split
around.
like 3 of us on one side and 3 on the other, we because we're at our desk, we have monitors. So first of all, we can see the chat, the lovely chat on RTTV, and also we see the live feed. So when it cuts to like Jack or Matt, I can see them right in front of me in real time. Like cut to Jack now.
Yeah.
Look at Jack, and his mouth is open. He's never done that before.
Can only see Jack's feet. Alas.
Well, why are you looking down there?
Well, because they're nice shoes.
Oh, okay, nice.
No, but you don't have the feet up.
No, I'm looking at the chat too, but I don't want feed. I want just chat and then friends.
No. What you're doing is,
Chat,
don't
Sims,
lie.
friends.
You're playing Sims is what you're doing. Don't lie.
Yeah,
I've
Michael.
got chat on one monitor and
go to
feed
Lindsay.
on the other. You've got Sims.
I regret nothing.
Get out of
Stay
there.
on Lindsay. Stay on Lindsay.
Life.
We're trying to move. We're moving to Del Sol
Jack,
Valley.
There you go.
Hey, then welcome to Sims.
Fredo.
Goodness.
What's up, bro?
Guys, want anything from the kitchen? I'm going through the drive-through.
Some
No, I'm gonna
snacks.
get some more water in a second, but I'm good.
I'm gonna
Can
get
I
some
have a
tea.
Gatorade,
Do you
please?
think if you went through the drive-through with that they
And a
would
fish to wipe it up with.
order something?
I think you would be escorted out. Like,
It
or-
actually brings some
get out.
I bought a hoverboard and then I bought the hoverboard by itself, and then I bought that little cart attachment that Trevor's zooming around on right now. Maybe not right before, sometime before we went home. I had to say, like Trevor said, like, I bought it a couple of years ago. I bought it in like February of 2020 or January, and I was like, man, we're gonna use this, and it's collected dust. I've had it.
Then the world used
I've
us.
had it for so long at home without using it. So Trevor, we got a couple more we're gonna fart around with now that we have space. And I was like, I'll bring mine in, and I don't know where the charger is, so I had to buy a new one because it's like a specific voltage, and so I'm waiting because it's a hog. You gotta charge it for like 8 hours to get like an hour out of it. But I'm hoping I get it today. I juice it up. Who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow?
We'll see.
We'll
Off to
we'll
the
fuck
races,
around is what's gonna
something.
happen. but-
Lana Del Rey said.
Oh man, he's just going. He's going.
He's just a boy with the zoom.
Yeah.
Dude, I get it. It's space, dude. You just it's just space.
So much room for activities.
I again,
Full cup of water too. He's
We-
carrying around his
dude.
mouth.
They're gonna
Dude.
put us back in our hole.
Shout out,
they are.
especially not even just our hole in general, but like the podcast table. You know, I apologize. I apologize for if there's any rough technical issues. We sprung this on broadcast maybe 90 minutes before the podcast.
Yeah.
Of like,
Well,
hey,
to be fair, we
hey,
told Sarah this morning, and she just didn't tell broadcast.
Hey, in a way, I'll say even that. I said something like Sarah to I said it sarcastically to Sarah that we should do it at our desks, and she said, "I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not," and I said, "You can't." And then that was the end of the conversation. And then she said, well, I messaged broadcast. And I went, that's insane because I was being sarcastic. And then broadcast said, okay. And so then they just like switched gears and
And now here we are.
made it on the fly here. But I just thought it'd be a cool thing for everyone to be in. You know,
Yeah.
we have plenty of space in here.
Yeah, we do.
You know, we
Show as fuck.
are on microphones, but we have like instant feedback so we can hear each other
No
talking.
delay, baby.
So when we talk over each other, it's not because of delay. It's just because
It's just a power
we
trip.
refuse.
Yeah.
That being said, like even earlier this week, like on Monday, we did Shit and Chat, and we had Kai as part of it, and it felt like she was here. It was like
Yeah.
it worked out so well. Where
It's cool.
We're
But I knew that she wasn't because my knees were safe.
Well, Michael
For
got
now.
you. Michael got you.
Yeah, you got padding and stuff, didn't you?
I was saying,
I mean,
Trevor-
it was
Trevor-
one knee,
Fine.
dude.
He was just zipping around and zooming, and he's like perfectly to my right. So I keep getting the thing like like any human would, where if you see movement in your peripheral, you go, "What's that?" to look over in case of predators or something.
Some
but,
people
you know,
just accept
Or
it.
Yeah,
the
we're good.
predator.
Yeah.
The thing is, I keep doing that instinctively to Trevor. And yesterday during lunch, he was eating a burrito. So every 2 seconds, I would look over because I saw movement, and it's him going.
Just fisting his
like,
mouth with the
oh.
burrito.
I'm looking at Lindsay.
Thanks.
So you see the movement, and your brain's like, "Oh, someone's
Yeah.
looking at me. What's up?"
Yeah.
But I'm just like,
What I saw a post of it online a while ago about that phenomenon because people who have anxiety like me were saying, "Oh man, I can't stand walking into a room because people automatically turn and look at me." And someone replied and they said, "Don't feel bad because that's just a natural like instinctive reaction to movement, a change in setting." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that actually makes me feel a little better. Thank you." So, fun fact.
I think I overheard what you were listening to.
Oh yeah. It was like, "Are you socially anxious?" Yes.
No, it was something. Then it was something totally different. But it was more about how people know someone's like standing there even if they're not looking, and it's because like even if your eyes are closed, that like just like you normalize like the white noise and stuff, and having someone stand next to you, even if you don't realize it, your brain senses that there's like a change in what sound is coming from in that direction because they're like blocking
wind temperature.
That's what it is. The wind temperature drops, and you go, "Oh my God, I'm psychic." But realistically, your
My
brain,
Professor X.
Yeah, your brain's just going, "Say dummy, there's someone standing there."
Right, don't
because
die.
Something's different.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. It wasn't the other thing.
That's funny.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Stamps.com. Life is all about those little pleasures. Visiting loved ones, seeing a movie, and going to the post office? No, okay? Some parts of normal life are not the best, but that's why Stamps.com brings the same U.S. Postal and UPS shipping services right to your computer. And your computer is so much closer and more convenient than the post office. Just print official U.S. postage and shipping labels 24/7 and schedule a pickup or drop it off, whatever you want to do. It's that easy. Plus, they offer you deals like up to 40% off USPS and up to 66% off UPS shipping rates. That's 2/3. It's super easy to use, and it's just one less hassle to deal with in life, okay? Who wants to be dealing with it? Not you, not me. Stop wasting time going to the post office and go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk. And with our promo code OFFTOPIC, that's the name of this show, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. How much does that thing weigh? I don't know. Let me put it on this digital scale. Wow, now I know. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Off Topic. That's Stamps.com, promo code Off Topic. What are you waiting for? Mail that thing. That person's like, did you mail it yet? And you go, I haven't had time. Now you do have time, you liar.
I love stuff like that.
And then I screamed at it and I said, get this science talk out of here. And I threw the phone out the window, which sucks because the window was closed.
This is not a house of science.
No, watch where you're putting those feet.
Well, hold on.
You
It's
guys
a
feet up?
shoe, not
Well, your
my
foot's
feet.
in the
All right,
shoe,
it's
though.
the-
Look at this
frame.
far shot, like this like weird spy shot.
It's
from
a
Tyler.
it's a weird
It's
creep
weird.
shot.
It's like he's
Yeah.
creeping through a
Yeah.
fucking window. Over
If you're
there.
gonna do that, you gotta have the socks and flops or Crocs. Birkenstocks, dude. You gotta. I mean,
Socks,
you
Crocs,
can't
and
kick up and be
Birkenstocks,
comfy
my new
without
book.
I'm gonna start pulling out my ass cheek, force Tyler to move
Dude,
the camera
Fredo's
somewhere else.
getting
You're gonna
closer and
pull
closer to
down
the
your
edge of
ass
frame.
cheek?
He's like trying to
Just
leave.
slowly sinking down.
Yeah, little by little, I won't be
Fredo,
here.
I'll ask you
This is
real quick
chill.
too, because
What's up?
you were just talking about cake, and on
Don't
on-
talk through me. I'm a person,
No,
okay?
no, I
No,
see
no,
right
yeah,
through you.
Conversation's
no,
happening
see.
through me
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Hey,
Hang
what's
on,
Is
going
someone
on?
talking? I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
what's going
know.
on?
I don't know.
You were just talking about desserts,
Yep.
cake mostly.
Yeah,
On that line, I just bought some new lotion, and you said you want some for the office. This is cinnamon apple
We shouldn't share
cider
lotion
scent.
right now. I don't think we're in a
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh.
saying,
I think we're at time for
I can get
lotion
samples
sharing.
of this guy. This
fine.
is
Yeah,
what's
but
out
that
on the
one's
shelves right now.
cinnamon,
Okay.
cinnamon
Cinnamon
apple
Let's
cider.
get some cinnamals going.
Cinnamals.
But I'd like to say, speaking of which,
Is it horse
not
paste?
sharing lotion.
Cinnamals are the new Neopets.
Nobody touch my fucking Boysenberry G Fuel that I put in the fridge.
You hid.
I
Hold on, I was promised.
You
I was
did
promised
hide it.
put some
one.
paper towels over. It's not hiding it. It's for someone to go, that's weird. Maybe I shouldn't drink that.
Maybe I should see what's behind this
I didn't
and
grab
drink
a
it.
marker and write "fuck you" on it. But also, we're the only
Yeah.
ones here. So if somebody drinks it, I'm angry.
Hold
Yes,
on,
I
I
said-
have promised one.
Yeah, you can have one because
I
you
can
haven't
have-
tried it yet.
I
And then
can
I
have
just thought, we
one.
got a refrigerator. I'll throw it in. I just fueled
baby.
myself up. I got some peach rings and some boysenberry, and so I thought I'd bring them.
Yeah,
It should be cold by now.
I've just been bringing my
I put
own
the
every
boys.
day.
crack in.
Boysenberry.
I've been bringing my own. I've been sucking them.
I got
Were you
this
chugging?
rug one.
Yeah, I know what you got
I got
because I saw
chug
that.
rug.
I got a sickness. Let me tell you, I knew what you were drinking because I knew the can color. Bro.
Yeah, you did.
I'm
It's one of my faves. This one tastes just like a rug.
Hey, Fredo.
No, but it's good though.
It's sour.
I know.
is
I know we
sour.
can't share, but this is for you.
Hang
Here you
on,
go.
he's
Ready?
doing something weird.
Jesus Christ, Fredo, are you dead?
He died.
He's dead and Lindsay's gooping. Did you
Yeah,
hear
I'm
that?
rubbing my lotion.
That's not what it sounds
God.
like.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not.
no, the audio listeners are like, oh my God.
It's a gaming podcast.
Fredo, watch me. No, look at me.
Hey, I'm just giving you a preview of our ASMR Let's Play coming soon with mukbang.
Ooh, Lord.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, we just recorded our first FERT play, right?
back.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Alfredo, Lindsay, what'd you guys play? What'd you guys get
A
into?
little bit of that Hades. Boy, am I gonna download that and play
Dude.
that? Y'all sold me
You
on
in
that
the
game.
middle of it, you were just like losing it.
You played it so much,
Yeah.
you played it so hard that the power turned off.
Dude, actually,
Yeah, that is. Yeah, you're not wrong.
so I think
Yeah,
the
get
video's
those
gonna
Zeus
end
spoons, you know?
suddenly, but
We need to finish said video. I feel like we need to do another run
Yeah.
through, but
Yeah.
I'm loving the game. Alfredo was kind of like my coach, and Matt was coaching as well, but I know Alfredo was right next to me.
I was just like, Lindsay was playing for her first time. Matt was the guru, so I was very much just like, yo,
Like hype
let
man.
me tell me about this game. What's
Yeah.
going on here?
My nerdy
Break
side
it
was like
down.
mythology. Oh my God, they're all here. The Pantheon has arrived.
For some reason, I've got a feeling that we're going to cut to Fredo and he's just going to be like lounging in a chair
lazy
in a
boy.
robe.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know,
slowly
man.
getting more and more comfortable throughout this podcast.
Bro, I don't want to move.
so we have the established. I know Michael got up to go get some boysenberry,
Stab's
but
got the good shit.
Boys and what?
boysenberry.
Oh.
The boys are back in town, and
And they're in a bear.
Stab's
There's
got
actually
the
a
first
security
camera
guard.
shot.
So.
we have the aesthetic, right? We have off topic. The set, it's set up over there temporarily. Just looking at Fredo, it's given me some inspiration to be like, maybe we need to borrow some lazy boy recliners
we
in it.
can
Maybe we make this set cozy
Maximize
AF.
comfort.
Barkley.
Why-
I'm
why-
not gonna lie.
This
I don't
man's
even
around
know if there's like a nut
trying
hanging
to-
out right now. But,
You got your pants on,
dude.
I got pants on, but like it's real tight in that area. So
What does that
it's
mean,
not,
though? Are
Look,
they- are
it's
they-
not.
they're gonna
Because it's
rip
not
the
gonna
ribs?
bust at the seam,
This
dude.
is gonna
look,
open at the bottom.
look,
He's
look.
got nut knives.
He's obsessed with a nut
You
popping out.
He's obsessed.
I'm just saying.
Popping nut
You
over
might
here.
be able to just see, a couple
outline.
melons.
I don't
No,
need.
you
Okay,
can't.
first of all,
Melons.
if
Yeah,
they're
but
that big,
why-
you
why are
need to
they
see a
melons?
doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need to
go
see
to
a
doctor,
specialist.
bro.
I went to a doctor. They went, whoa.
Yeah, okay. Weird.
He went to the
Very
doctor.
weird.
Went to the doctor that says can't wear pants, balls don't fit.
Yeah.
You know,
Can't squeeze them in.
can't get 'em in
And he
there.
was just like, well, I can see that. you walked in.
I saw how you waddled in here, pantsless.
It's funny.
That was my first clue.
I felt a tremor the other day. I think it was Alfredo just at the doctor turning his head and coughing. I just, oh my God.
What?
Well, what happened was you let me out of my cage. So here I am.
Dude,
You're nut
you don't even know
cage?
what he's doing below the camera there.
Trevor, do you need me to
Oh, no.
do you need me to adjust you and Alfredo's characters real quick? We have like giant
Yeah.
nutsack over here. Let's just make sure
got
I want to be
baby
accurate
nuts.
here.
Is there a slider in The Sims for that?
baby
Like
nuts.
giant nutsack?
I finally understand when Alfredo walks to the room and he says, "Anybody got any nut allergies?" And I didn't know why he was asking that.
It made no fucking sense, bro.
Dude,
Watch
get
it,
your
you
nuts
might
out of
pop a nut,
frame.
Be careful. Oh.
What's he doing?
Dude, what is he
Dude,
doing?
I don't
won't
know
you-
what he's
dude,
on
dude,
about.
Sip into that. Sip into that. I brought him
God.
a Bobby Boysenberry G Fuel.
That's not good for your back. Come on, as
I-
you
No,
know,
no,
man,
no,
you're-
no, 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 no.
I'm gonna pass out.
If
You're
I
like
was
this.
wait,
spinning against your will.
cut to Stab's creep camera. If
Oh,
I'm
God.
like
It's not a
this,
creep cam anymore when you're doing it.
I'm like this. Hold on, this is the comfort of my own desk.
You're doing that
This
back twerking
this
thing.
is bad, right?
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
here.
see, that's
That's-
back work. That's how you
Now
straighten
you're
your
looking like
spine.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
No, see what I
Weird.
thought is when you open the can, I was hoping for a break the internet moment. I wanted that to spurt up and land on his ass, like Kim
yeah.
Kardashian style.
Is that how Spider-Man lands?
That's how Iron Man
Yes.
snapped Thanos' army. Oh, let me take a.
Sip on into that. Really make it tasty.
Is that good?
It's good, right?
How are the
It's-
berry and how are the boys?
Yeah. Oh, the boys, they're good. The berry,
That tastes like
delicious.
80% boys, 20% berry.
It's almost too much, boys.
Okay.
Oh man.
It's a
What was-
drink. It's a drink.
What was the
It's-
focus
there's no
group
boys.
for that?
No amount of.
The problem is there's a lot of already very strong flavors.
I love a good berry, and so blackberry sold my ass.
You talking
I'm
about
just
black
saying.
on blackberry?
It's just no boysenberry actually.
Oh,
It's not even
gotcha.
Blackberry.
Stack on Stacksberry.
Which
I
again,
think of the
boysenberry, fantastic pancake syrup, but it sounds like poison.
It
It
does.
does.
When you say
Yeah.
You really-
you eating that boysen?
Yeah, I mean the
I've been poisoned. Someone poisoned me.
I've been boys.
It's like someone, they just
I always
mispronounced
thought it was
poison.
a weird name for a berry. Who the fuck?
I just imagine some chef
is this
throughout history
poison?
went, oh,
no,
fuck.
it's
No, it's poison.
Poison.
Drink
Oh,
up.
Maybe it's why it's a poison.
If you've got boysenberry
Sounds so bad, it's
allergies,
good.
then it's basically the same. You're like, oh my god, I've been poisoned. And someone get the
Yeah,
anyway.
dude, it's
He's
real
been poisoned.
good
He's a
syrup.
speech impediment too. What do we do?
I'll
Save
suck that
him.
up. Good.
Oh man.
Ah! Fert Bell.
Was there a bell there?
Yeah,
there?
I cranked it.
Oh,
I listened.
Oh.
Look, I'm
He's
the only
got
one
the
that
20
needed
dB.
it.
He did something
I
else.
cranked it. I
shit.
set it to 20 dB. Trevor listened.
Plus 20
Listen, listen. It didn't matter. I was ready for it. It happened. Fert Bell. Hey, Firsty Ferts. Ferdy.
It's Fert.
Ain't you purdy? Thanks, first members.
Fert Plays coming
for,
soon.
Fert Plays. That's a real thing. Coming soon. Little first only series, as mentioned earlier when I was getting a drink. I think you guys talked about it. You were
Michael,
filming your
the
first one today.
first has changed up a little bit, but you know exactly how everything has changed. Could you go through and explain it all, please?
Well, Jack, I don't want to step on your toes. Go ahead.
No. Heaven forbid,
Jack-
heaven forbid I get in the way of Matt to explain
Jack,
it.
you've been here longer. I insist.
Dead
Hey guys, welcome to my Sims Let's Play. All right.
No, seriously though, like we are changing up the way First works. So now Trevor's at damn near everything is 24
Yeah.
hour
Yeah.
24 hour early window for First members.
No more mess, no more fuss. It all comes right out in the wash. 24 hours early for everything from audio podcast to every video that you've come to get used to, right? Like Let's Plays and everything like
Yeah.
that. So,
But we're still okay. To clarify, so if you listen to a podcast not on Rooster Teeth platform, it won't come out a day early there.
Correct.
Okay, so if you listen on other things,
only
other
on
than
our
the
app where
or-
your
yeah.
first membership is recognized.
But for some things like annual pass, we haven't released early before anywhere else. But now you'll
Correct.
be able to get it early if you choose to be a first member and support us directly. So there you go.
Yeah.
Excellent. And speaking of first, starting shit ass. I think it's next
Nice,
week.
dude.
Shit.
On the ninth,
Yeah.
next Thursday, you're right.
Last
Pretty soon.
laugh, season 2.
Yeah.
Get your
Nice.
shit asses ready, bro.
Yeah, stop wiping now.
Oh no.
No, for people who
No,
were in the first
no,
season
not-
too, I don't want to like.
I was in the first season.
We enjoyed first season, but I think we all agree that the second season just like amplified everything. I feel like
Oh,
it was
no,
better.
no.
I
There's-
like
there's
it
a lot of
lot.
tweets. Not true at all.
It was good.
First
Michael
season-
disagrees. They made a lot
Or
of tweets.
do I?
It's up for a debate.
Take a look at the first episode. I think the first episode might be free to watch for everybody eventually, but
It will.
Last
it
Laugh?
opens up and explains what the differences between the two seasons are and how they tweaked it. Yes, for Last
Yeah.
Laugh.
And we got Jeff is back as the host as well as Elise Willems.
Yeah.
Elise does a great job
Who
too.
funniest
She's very
person in
funny.
all of Rooster Teeth.
It's true.
Yeah,
No, that
she
was-
was.
she's hilarious.
She was
That is no lie.
also smart to take herself out of that hell.
Oh yeah.
I'm hosting
Yeah.
now.
I'm in the show.
There's
but
some
I don't have to
surprises
be
in the series that you'll really dig. So in the trailer you can see Ratman's back, but there's other surprises as well throughout the whole season. So check it out.
That's his character.
That's my character.
He's just Alfredo's just rubbing
What are you doing,
a picture
Fredo?
of Tyler Stab that's on his computer. It's on his other monitor.
What?
'cause I think he wants Tyler to cut to it.
My sweet.
Why does he have a phone?
Oh my god! I didn't expect it to be so enormous. It's zoomed in.
My sweet. My sweet.
I really didn't think that.
camera creepy baby boy.
Now, when the camera shook, no, that was Tyler.
Yeah.
Now,
Where did you find that photo of Tyler? It's such high resolution. It's like big.
you caught Tyler in 8K, dude. Oh my god!
Well, Tyler caught Tyler.
Wait, zoom into his eyes and
I
enhance.
can't
What is
even
this-
enhance
What's
anymore.
this man looking at?
I can't
Yeah,
possibly
it won't let me
enhance.
enhance anymore. It's just this life imitating art.
Well, Tyler can zoom
It's
in,
art
can he?
imitating life and life imitating art.
That's true.
Where
He
does
could zoom in on
falsities
his eyes.
begin?
Tyler, can you zoom in any more on your own eyes? Did he say no?
I'm
Oh my god! Got him. Dude, so many good gifts out of Fredo this episode. Please, Peter Hayes, get in there.
I haven't even had a single drop of alcohol
Trevor,
today. I don't know.
insulting you have to tell him. Like he's
We're all
not already
happy.
in
We're
there.
in this
Listen,
office.
Like he's
That's-
not already rooting
Yeah.
around.
Michael
having a
Jones,
field
that's
day.
what you call an organic shout out to Peter Hayes.
No, we don't
gift
talk about
extraordinaire.
that communist, but he does make amazing gifts. What? Hey now.
You're over there with your communal charging
know,
pad. You're
See if we
calling
see
him
any
a
more
commie?
gifts of you, Michael.
Goodness.
Censored in every gift now.
All right. Anyways, tell us
Word.
about Conrad over there.
Steffi's typing shit in chat. Y'all are getting in-person edited VODs of in-person content first exclusives.
What?
Apparently, Steffi was. I typed this to Trevor since they are ignoring all of the notes. Y'all are getting in-person content, edited VODs of in-person content, first exclusives.
Oh.
Also, the first episode of Last Laugh is for everyone. So
I mean,
there
I
you
feel
go.
like we said that.
I thought we said that too.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
But
not
yeah,
as
but-
eloquently,
say it.
but
I guess we didn't say it as nicely.
Yeah.
Sorry. I apologize,
How
Steffi,
dare
that Trevor
you.
was ignoring
Thank you for apologizing. I'm glad you did.
I'm sorry if you were offended.
that really brought the mood down though a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
God.
Man, well,
Remember when
Real bummer.
Sarah turned the power off this morning?
Major
That's true.
that was
Bill.
messed up.
Well,
that she did
she
that.
was aiming for Gabu and hit the power cord.
I was sad because we were in the
She
middle
fell
of
for my
Hades.
trap.
We were.
Yeah, you're
I put a picture of Gabu over the power line.
It was a cardboard cutout.
Yeah, and then she stomped on it. He cut the power out. Sarah, gotcha.
I'm just thinking about it now, Fredo.
Yeah.
I want to request that the audience make some art on behalf of you and Little Boo. Since we were playing Hades this morning, we encountered Cerberus because he's in one of like the main hub worlds.
And the middle one was
Cerberus.
dead.
Yeah, he was super cute, and we got to pet him. Can you make me some Cerberus Gabu art? Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Cerberus, if I may.
Chairbu.
Not to get too serious,
Oh, shit. Here we go. Breaking it down.
but yesterday we brought Gabu to the dog park. It was an enclosed dog park. And
That is serious.
And
you okay?
she ran around. She was drinking water, hanging out, running around.
Oh.
And then there was another corgi that came. This corgi was 2 years old. Gabu was like 8. This corgi was fast. So this is the first time that Gabu was ever like had a dog and the room, like so much room that she could run around, and a dog that like was faster than her and that kept wanting to keep going. So they both ran around for like 5 or 10 minutes.
Nice.
Then Gabu went, got a drink of water, got up, and then she was like wobbling and stumbling all like, and she was wobbling and stumbling and like panting really hard. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And it wasn't like not in a fun way. And so I stopped her and I was like, okay, hold on, let's just like relax and sit down for a second. And then when she got up, she like fell over onto like the grass and the dirt. And I was like, holy shit. And the other dog owner was like, okay, I'm going to call a vet. And then Jack was trying to call a vet. And I was trying to give her like water and like refresh, just like trying to make sure she's not getting up and running around or anything like that. And the other dog, like the other corgi came and sat next to her. And I was like, oh my God, like what is happening right now? It was like just panic button. And so, like, I grabbed her, picked her up, like, we got into the car and immediately drove over to the emergency vet.
Sarah was there.
Yeah, and Sarah was there. And I was like, shit, no.
the final trial.
Oh my god.
She was shining her shoe. But, like, when we got her out of the car, we put her back down, and there was another dog, and she was walking, like, properly, and she was ready to move around. But the vet, like, came out, and they're like, hey, could you take a look at her? She was stumbling around. And Jackie was like, oh my God, she might have like pulled a muscle. And I was like, I just think she like overexerted
Dog
herself.
exhaustion.
Yeah, she just went too hard, and she's a puppy, so she doesn't
Zoomed
know how
too
to
fast.
regulate her body temperature properly. But I was like, please, could you just check in on her and everything like that? And there's like, hey, we checked in, she's fine, everything. But my God, my heart dropped when she was like, she got up and she started walking, and then she couldn't like walk, and she was like stumbling around, and then she like fell onto the ground. I was like, Jesus Christ. Like,
That's spooky
Yeah.
as hell,
oh my
dude.
God, my
That's
heart
scary, dude.
dropped, dude.
Yeah,
But
you
I
know,
wasn't like completely freaking out because she didn't pass out.
Yeah.
She wasn't whimpering. I was just like, I think she just overpushed herself, but like, let's take her to the vet just
Yeah.
in case. That was the vet that we went to was like the second vet we called. We called our vet. The doctor wasn't in. We called another vet, and then they were just like, is it like, well, you can't bring her in unless it's an emergency. And then I was just about to be like, you idiot. I don't know if this is a damn emergency or not. I need you to just look at my
Just
dog.
say
Right,
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
that the
Yeah.
fucking
Like,
point
I
of
have
their
no
survey? Like,
clue
can
if
you
it-
tell me if this is
Yeah.
an emergency?
Do you think
'Cause-
I know if it's an emergency or not? Like, so I was like,
Yeah.
just let me bring you dog. I pay you. Make sure my dog doesn't
Yeah, dog
die.
good, yes.
And my dog is fine. But she's okay. She's running around. But that was just like a learning experience for both her and us. I was
Yeah,
like,
learn. Don't
Yeah.
call them unless it's an emergency.
Yeah,
Let's hope we learn that lesson.
You better get better at
That's
identifying
I'm
them.
hearing
But
you
she's
wasted
good.
their
She's
time.
running around. But yeah, she just finally met. She had enough space to run around, and she met a dog in which like she was like, oh, this dog runs faster than me and won't stop running. Like I could go and keep going, and she couldn't.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
adorable though. That like She's got the same. She wanted to
She-
get like
yeah.
keep going, but her
She
body's like hold up.
over-zoomed.
Right.
Yeah.
Was this a different breed of dog that she was
No,
trying to
it was
emulate,
another.
or
It was
it
another corgi, but it was just 2 years older. So obviously, like
Gotcha.
that corgi knew how to regulate its body, and you know, the corgi is older, so it's more developed.
More in tune with.
But it was
the,
it was funny to
With being
see
a corgi.
2 loaves of bread that was sprinting back and
His
forth down the
midichlorian
field.
level was very high.
It was also a racing corgi, so you got to
Yeah.
be careful.
Yeah.
because They
It was
train
actually a
them.
greyhound corgi.
It's just different. I
dog
really should have
type.
known once it said NASCAR on the side of the corgi.
They had sponsorship.
Yeah, dude, that corgi's sponsored.
Probably had some flames on there too,
But
make you go
she's fine.
faster. Yeah.
It was just like, holy shit. Dude,
Yeah.
my heart dropped, and I was trying not to, because Jackie was in panic mode, rightfully so. But
Right.
I was just like, okay, like again, she didn't pass out. She's not whimpering. Like, she's just wobbling. So let's just get her to the vet and hope everything's fine. But luckily, everything
When you called the vet and they screamed at you for calling,
was fucking wild.
were they like, is it an emergency or not? Did you hear someone in the background going, we got another one? And then someone said, what's going on today? And then you heard, I think Sarah got new boots. And it was like, we're flooded. We're at max capacity.
the Austin Stompers still running
Code memes.
There was a BOGO sale. She's trying them out. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Rocat. These days, it seems like everyone is a podcaster or a Twitch streamer. You know, whoever they are, they're out there. Crazy Zoomers just zooming around. I don't know the first thing about it. But look, don't fall behind whether you're already streaming and podcasting or you're just getting started or you just want to game with your friends with crystal clear mic audio for all your call outs and friendly trash talking. You need the best. You need the Torch mic by Rocat. That's because the Torch is absolutely jam-packed with pro features like a dual condenser, 24-bit audio quality, and up to 48 kilohertz sampling. If you don't know what any of that means, take my word for it, or the people smarter than me take their word for it when they say it means awesome sound quality. When I do my podcasts, right, 16-bit, that's good enough for me. They say 24. Give me 24, Michael. And that's how many bits this has, so that's a good sign. It's also got some really cool features like gesture-activated mute and mixer-style controls that allow you to adjust settings without affecting your stream or installing any drivers. Plus, it's got some swanky reactive lighting and just looks great. So it doesn't mess with the vibe of your setup, and actually, it might make it even just a little bit cooler. It's a real simple, no-fuss mic that delivers on quality, and it all fits in a super compact design. Grab yourself a Torch mic today, because you're also grabbing professional quality sound. Just click the link in the description below. Torch mic by Rocat. Click the link. You don't even got to type anything in, right? You just got to click it. That's some pro moves right there. Damn. And she'll live that down
Eventually. Let me ask you a
when
question.
we're all dead.
Fredo, do you have, if you're comfortable with answering, do you have pet insurance by chance?
Yes.
Because that's something that I haven't been, like I've had pets my whole life, and
Yeah.
it seems like it's more of a more common thing
You mean
now.
health insurance or life insurance?
Just pet insurance. I don't know.
insurance.
I
Well, there's
think
a
it might be-
difference.
I don't know. I'm
There's
asking as
medical
an
insurance, and then there's get rich. Uh-oh, there was an accident.
Yeah,
I'm rich.
it's probably like pet medical insurance, right?
That's probably
For
what
like
you're
vet
right.
visits
I
and
would
stuff.
assume.
Because Barb and I have been talking about exploring that realm of maybe adopting a pup, and so I'm trying to put the feelers out and figure out all these these things now that I didn't have to think about as a dependent dog owner. I was a kid.
Especially off the bat, is because you're gonna have to do a bunch of things, right? Like we were visiting the vet like twice a month, whatnot, and that slows down, that spreads out over time, and then also it's like you want to get your dog neutered, spayed, etc. So like that helps. We mostly got it because she's a pure breed, and a lot of pure breeds have like certain conditions that can happen to them and whatnot. So we're just like, all right, we're just gonna preemptively, like in case something comes up, then it'll be taken care of. We don't have to worry about it. We put a little bit aside towards, her health, fund for whatever the month, and we just kind of don't have to worry about it.
Does that make things like yesterday when you have this accident happen? You're like, oh my god, does that make it just easier to be able to pop in and
It didn't make it easier. If we just knew that, say if it was a big surgery that she happened to need, we have obviously we have money stowed away, but not everyone has that. And in the past, I wouldn't have had that money. So in the past, if I took her to the vet, and I would be also afraid of oh my god, how am I gonna pay for this? You know what I mean? Luckily, the vet was the emergency vet were just oh, we took a look at her, no charge, and we're just please you took a look at her and you said everything was fine. Like, we'll
Pay for your services, right?
Yeah,
Like,
we're more than happy to pay for your time. But it's more just like a peace of mind thing. Like if something big pops up, then like it's not like this big bill sprung out of nowhere.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Also,
I didn't even know it was a thing.
What?
Until,
Pet insurance?
Yeah, pet insurance.
Yeah.
Until I had to take Aria, and then Gavin was like, "Didn't get pet insurance." Huh? I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm with you.
insure
Like a
your
few
pet?
years ago, I
Yeah.
thought it was like, oh, well, that's like for fancy people, or like
Yeah,
I didn't
or
know, I thought
something.
it was a joke, but no, truly, it is
Yeah.
more common and more accepted,
Yeah.
and more known about now. So I just
Yeah,
super
that's
new
the-
with
and,
that
like,
stuff for me.
I figured a vet would at some point tell me that existed, but
Right.
I guess they were like, "Nah,
Yeah, exactly.
when my
we
older-
got
yeah.
the money."
When my older cats were kind of like in their last years, I mean, I literally spent thousands of dollars on them to like further medical bills and stuff. And it's like, oh man, that probably would have helped out quite a bit. So
it's definitely like towards in the middle of a pet's life, it's definitely just like, oh, just in case.
Yeah.
Towards the beginning is super helpful, and towards the end where you're just tons of like medical bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're going to the vet
pretty
I
like,
also
every week or so.
just on that realm, I recommend if you were thinking about it, don't get sick right now.
Oh yeah.
I
Smart
just,
stuff.
Just again, we get tested regularly to come into the office, and so I tested positive for the human rhinovirus, which is what just like the standard cold is. And so I went to this is like a day like I was sick, and then I got tested the next day, and then I was feeling better. But I was like, all right, let me just go to a doctor, get checked out. I went to like an urgent care, like a walk-in place. Just figured it's easier just to be like, hey, I have a cold. Can you just check me out? And then basically give me like a note, right? And they're like, first availability we have is tomorrow, which is like, oh, wow. Because, those places exist basically so you could walk in and see a doctor, generally. Anytime I've ever gone to one, it's been that day, usually right then, maybe come back later. And they're like, tomorrow's the first appointment we have. We'll put you on a list if somebody cancels. But other than that, it's tomorrow. I'm like, okay, cool. And so I was like, let me just swing by my doctor's office real quick. I doubt they have an opening, but I don't know. Maybe somebody canceled. Maybe I can just walk in like my actual physician. I walk in and I was like, I just like want to just get checked out by a doctor. I have a cold, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, okay, our first appointment is in 6 days. It's like 6 days. I went, thank God I'm not sick. Thank God, like I don't need actual medicine. I went, well, have a nice day. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that-
6 days.
By then you'd be fine.
Yeah, that
I
happened
mean,
to me.
unless
Or
I
not.
was actually ill.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I
Either
need
way, you're not a
medication
problem
ill.
anymore,
Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
When I had RSV, I called my doctor and they were like, yeah, we can get you. So this is like Wednesday. And they're like, yeah, we can get you next Monday or Tuesday. And it's telehealth. So you
Once
actually
it's
can't-
over.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, and it's like-
God.
Okay. And so
Let
by the
us know
time
when
I
it
had
stops.
my appointment, I was like, I'm feeling decent now. Actually, I'm probably back up to like 75%. And so I still got medication for it, but I was like, God damn, I can only imagine what it's like if you actually have real serious shit.
I'm gonna just like piggyback off that. Since it's so hard to go into a doctor and get anything looked at or treated, go do your dental work and, and go get that stuff done. Because when my my wisdom tooth that was supposed to be pulled out got infected, it was like at 2 a.m, and it was like someone was jabbing a needle into my jaw, and
believe
it
it.
didn't stop until I got medicine. And so I sat there from 2 to 8 in the morning crying, looking at the ceiling as this pain didn't stop. And then I went, okay, I can get up and go to the doctors now because they take walk-ins at this time. So I went there, got the medicine, and then I took it, and then like 15 minutes later. So that was like 6 hours of me with just like excruciating pain. I can't imagine. Like, obviously you can maybe go to an emergency dentist or something like that, but like tooth pain, don't mess around, man. That
Yeah.
stuff don't stop until you get it.
I mean,
like,
you
treated.
need to eat. You need to drink.
Yeah.
Like it's front and center to your life.
Yeah,
and
it's one
so
of
if
those
there's
things
something
you can
going on,
yeah, you can hold off.
Well,
on
here's
that
the
for a
shitty thing too.
while.
Right now, dentists. I know, like my friend runs a dentist place, or he is a dentist up in North Austin.
It's called a practice.
And yes, he has
It's
a
a
practice.
dentist place.
Welcome.
And,
I think you should do more than
dentist house.
practice.
Yeah.
and so right now, because
Makes
you
perfect.
book cleanings, like you go get your teeth cleaned like once every 6 months, but over COVID, a lot of people just like canceled appointments, but now like they're booked up for like the next 8 months.
Yeah.
So like if you want to get your teeth clean, like all right, cross your fingers that you can get in early if someone bails. But I mean, they're literally booked up nonstop.
I'm building
because
up,
people are finally like comfortable to go back.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm building up my plaque layer as a defense, right?
Yeah.
It's a second,
Against the other plaque.
Once you
Yeah.
get enough plaque, it becomes yours.
It's like an overshield.
Yes, and then it will then attack.
I hear the
foreign
voice too when
black.
I'm brushing. It's
Exactly.
weird, yeah.
Every time I eat dinner, boom.
Well, you guys were talking about like totally true. You use your mouth for everything in our daily lives, but I know some people who will
Jack's
just like
sucking on
ignore.
controllers.
I know they'll ignore toothaches. And they're like, I'm fine. I'm like,
It
don't.
only gets worse.
One because it only gets worse, and
Guaranteed.
two,
Yeah,
and
it is.
that's
Yeah.
a guarantee too.
well, what people don't think about, which like sure anything can kill you, but I've like heard and studied cases where like people ignore toothaches and then they died because of infections. Like it affects your whole system, buddy. It's
Right.
going
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's the thing that no one realizes is that this part of your mouth, the tooth, the gums, all that, it affects the rest of your body. Like it doesn't seem like it does, but if you let it go on long enough, yeah,
It's
you're
inside your
screwed.
body.
Yeah, teeth
And
are.
there's no tooth stuff that like, oh, it'll fix itself.
Right,
Yeah.
unless you're
It'll shake out.
Yeah.
unless you're like a
dirty.
kid, you're and your like tooth is gonna fall out.
Yep.
And it's like, oh cool, my tooth fell out. It doesn't ever get better. Like
Oh.
I have a cold, I have the flu, whatever. And people go, oh, I'm fine. And most of the time people are, right? You will eventually get over it for the most part.
Yep.
You won't just get over a toothache.
No.
It just does
No.
not
Right.
get better.
Nope, it doesn't.
You just learn to live with it.
You learn
and it's
to-
just
yep.
it's a half-life.
Curse life.
It's a cursed life.
You
It's
learn
just
to
like,
live with
I
it.
just chew on the left side of my mouth.
Yeah.
There's so many people.
There's so many
shit
people that
like
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I just
like,
can't brush that molar.
Yeah.
I can't have anything cold or hot or wet. Nothing
hey,
wet.
could you
No
warm up?
liquids. Nothing.
I just kind of look at food.
And it sucks, and you're awake and you hear the drilling and then everything else that goes along with it. But just man, let me tell you, you got to just get it done.
Yeah, in comparison,
Got to.
I mean, like obviously,
And the price goes up the longer you wait.
Oh my god.
I'm a little biased coming from a dental family, but I think the pain of a toothache far outweighs the pain of like being in the chair with the drill going. Am I wrong? You guys have had fillings and
I
crowns?
mean,
like,
especially now.
I mean,
Matt,
I'll say.
Yeah.
I mean,
Matt.
with anxiety medication, it's fine.
there you go.
Yeah, but
fair.
that's mental anguish. That's
Yeah,
not
That's,
physical.
that's
that's
the thing.
understandable.
I
yeah.
will
Yeah.
say, in the modern age, dentistry has made leaps and bounds from. I feel like so much of the dental fear is like, there's a drill in my mouth, and it's like they put 6 needles in your mouth. You can't feel anything.
Yeah. You hear it.
The drill is like, the width of like a paper clip. You
Yep.
know what I mean? It's like. Like they got some technology.
Cartoons
you know
and
what I
Little
mean?
Shop of Horrors didn't. They gave dentists a bad rap.
I'm just saying,
you know?
it used to be like a fucking drill you dig dirt with. You know what I mean? Like, it's,
Found
just like
oil.
it's kind of like, man, it's sophisticated.
Yeah.
You go to, if you go to a dentist and not like, a dentist person. It's
Yeah.
like a dental people. Is he a dentist?
basement?
He does teeth work.
Yeah. The dental van. He just
He'll-
pulls up.
he'll
and you
learn
get
to-
in.
on the Joe Rogan show. It's
Never
like
get into the dental van.
Look, he'll fuck
It's
around
like,
in your
man,
mouth.
he's a
okay?
brilliant
That's all I'm
physician
saying.
and a pretty good dentist.
Wait.
But man, any opportunity if I'm getting dental work or like, when I got LASIK or whatever, it's like, do you want the give
Yep.
me it.
Oh,
give me it. If you're offering it, give me it. Put me out, shoot me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever, put it in my mouth.
Get
Dude.
it done.
And like there's
Hysterectomy it
I know
is.
there's people too that are like, oh, I had a shot. And a dentist is classic for like they'll give you the Novocaine, they'll give you the shots.
Not anymore. Novocaine is
All right,
but still,
whatever.
lidocaine,
Man.
please.
Okay, it's some kind of cane, candy cane, whatever it is.
Sugar cane,
They
yeah.
give it to you.
Sugar cane, I like that.
Give me the sugar cane.
And they're like,
2 cc's, please.
they'll usually wait a couple minutes, and then they'll go, okay, you shouldn't feel anything. If they're drilling or going, the second I feel something, I go, I feel something. I
Yep,
feel
yep,
something.
yep,
yep.
Yeah. And
Don't
then-
sit there and wait.
Oh, God, no.
And
No,
then
no,
they'll go, oh, okay,
Yeah.
shoot 10
And
more
then-
in your mouth.
And just wait 5
Yeah.
minutes. And
You
then
wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Do not be the person
I can't feel-
going. There's
Yeah.
there's no point in
point.
wincing if you're
Yeah.
getting something going. Go, ow, ow, ow,
Dude,
ow, ow.
I'm the same way with anything like health wise, but also like my car. And I'm sure I'll be the same way with my house, which is like
Shouldn't
sometimes,
hurt, though.
sometimes I go like, yeah, no. What I'm saying is like when
take
you
the
go to
Novocaine,
get
probably.
like your tires rotating, they're like, hey, the brakes will be out like in a couple months. You probably have to. I'm just like, do it now.
I had
just
that-
Dude, you're a
do it.
mechanic's
Bro.
dream.
Do it now.
Bro, I
no,
did
no,
that-
no. I'm talking
bro, I
about just
did
like,
that
hey, like
yesterday.
you got
He
your
knows
brakes
his
are wearing
car.
out. You
Oh,
got
yeah.
kind of like 4 months or something like
Well, they
that.
give you the-
or
you
like,
don't
hey, we
need it.
we're gonna clean out the oil change would be advised.
Dude.
I'm like, dude,
Dude.
just
Yeah, just
do
do
all
it.
of it. Like, I want my engine to have the best possible life it could have, and I don't want to deal with any
When
of that.
Just
I-
make it comfortable.
Yeah,
When I couldn't
Put it
come
out
in
easy.
yesterday,
Yeah.
I went to go get my oil changed. I was like, well, I'll do something. And so I went to get the oil changed, and then they were like, do you want us to rotate your tires too? And I'm like, hey, sure, why not? I don't give a shit. Go for it. And I just waited. They come back, and it sat me down like someone was sick. They were like, we have bad news.
dude, it's always like.
And I was
lost
just
the
like,
tire.
okay. And it was like,
So-
oh, 2 of your tires are rotted, or blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. They went through the whole thing, and they're basically like, this is what it looks like. But an oil change, generally, it's like the quick thing. They don't.
Yeah.
So they're like, it looks like all this, but, just like the oil change guy looked at it, the super expert guy, he's too busy to look at it right now. So
Right.
you have to come back for him to look at it. And so it's basically them just selling me the pitch of, do you want your car looked at? Because it's shit that it's wear and tear, you should get it replaced. But in this, it was like a speech. It was like, look, I don't know what your plan is with this car. I don't know how long you want to have it. Maybe you fucking hate this car, right? And if so, I'm sorry, I'm wasting your time here. It was like a whole thing, and I was like, yeah, okay, tell me what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, so you want to do like, it's like an advanced diagnostic to like, they're like, we
Yeah,
think all
I'll
this
do
shit needs to
something
get
like that.
changed, but to be certain, so we don't waste our time, we do that. But it was like the person sat down and went, all right, I'm just gonna tell you straight.
Well, because
There's
a lot
other stuff wrong with your car.
Yeah.
And they were expecting me to go, no!
Yeah.
How could there be?
And I just went, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll bring it in next week.
When I go to get my car checked, they give me like a full diagnostics, and they're just like, okay, hey, here's like a gradual changing color from red to green. And they're just like, your brakes, they're green. And every time I go back and visit for like an oil change, they're like, okay, they're like lighter green now. Oh, now they're getting towards the yellow. And so I know things are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw someone in the chat was like, oh, Fred's going to get rinsed by like the house people. It's like, well, I'll have people come and inspect and then tell
Yeah.
me like, hey, this needs to be fixed or that needs to be fixed. And then I'll go, okay, let me go do my own research. Let me figure out if there's something I really need to get done. And then I go, okay, you do it.
And then,
And
then you get people to like budget it, right?
Yeah,
like you
then
get quotes, and then you're like,
you get
so you're not
quotes from
gonna get
various
fleeced.
people. Yeah, for sure. So it's definitely like there's a process in between before I just say yes to all these things. But like with the
Right.
car stuff, it's like I know these things are coming down the line, and that I just know like genuinely like, okay, it's been this many miles, so like now the brakes are up or whatnot.
Yeah.
Going with the house thing, I don't think it's going to happen to you, Fredo. I think you're fine. But
Watch out!
We all know someone who was moving to a new house. It was a brand new house. And then they got the inspection done. The inspector said, you can't move in here. Like, this does not pass code. So they had this whole brand new house, like, ready to move in. They're like, sorry. Like, basically, you're fucked. And they had to kind of move back to
Like
their
the
apartment.
builder fucked it up.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Weird.
Yeah,
serious?
It was a new build.
Wow.
I was like, that.
And like, so I guess like
sucks.
this. I mean, what would
I don't remember,
have
but
to be fucked
something
up?
was
I guess
fucked.
the structure, like
Something
just
was
the,
fucked up, and it was like,
Dang.
yeah,
Like-
you can't live here.
Yeah.
Wow.
They just said, like,
That's-
forget about it. Like,
So
fine.
the
Good luck.
inspector found that out.
Allegedly,
Or
yeah.
yeah, because then the builder probably just built it and went, okay, cool, done.
Well, that's what we were thinking as we were talking to that person, and they were like, I think it was just a matter of like the builder or contractor going like, let's just finish it up as quickly as possible. And it was one of those like
Brutal.
neighborhoods that's building like super
yeah,
fast.
they're just
you know?
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, where,
together.
where all the houses are the same, and then they just
Yep,
go,
all
hey,
cookie
walk into
cutters.
this model home and tell us what you want any of these extra features and details and finishes. Cool, yes, no, awesome, sweet. Anyways, this house is right there.
Yep.
Yeah, luckily, like when my inspection for the house I'm currently actively trying to buy, when that was done,
Which is weird because the people aren't selling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just keep saying,
Yeah.
I
Trying to
want
be-
this
I just
house.
went, I want your house. And then I go, Inspector, get in there.
Get in
Yeah,
there.
it's very odd.
And he goes, "Ba-da-ma-da-ma," and
And I just kept going.
But be
well,
quiet. They don't know.
You got to just move on things you want. So here I go. But he came back and he was like, there's nothing. Maybe you should change the filters on the HVAC system. And I was like, sweet.
That'll be $2,000. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yep. And that's where my my realtor was just like, okay, so there's a list of things. The minor stuff, we'll take care of that. The stuff in the middle, we'll ask for credit back on that. And the really important, like, quality of life stuff, I'm gonna ask for them to fix it and pitch that this is like quality of life, health things that need to be done and changed. And thankfully, the people that are selling the house they just get it. So they're just like, oh yeah, we're already taking care of that stuff, and all that works out. It's been the smoothest
That's
transaction
awesome. That's
ever. And I'm just like,
awesome.
Well, now that you've said that,
yeah, now that's
Yeah.
Well, see, I say that because at this point, the only thing that's coming in is like a couple pieces, and I'm just like, sweet. And so
That's awesome,
All
man.
like
Yeah, that's
every,
really
we're
happy
like
to hear that.
80% there, and I'm just like, awesome, sweet. But I'm not gonna celebrate until the keys are in my
Hell.
hand.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
excited to go to your house and put holes in your walls and run cables
There
and
we
shit.
go.
Like, I'm
Dude.
actually
It's gonna be
positive.
It's,
Oh,
I thought you meant like
yeah,
Ken
yeah.
Shep
Yeah,
is
just
gonna
wanna go
roll
in
over.
and knock the holes in
Trevor's
there.
gonna be like, where'd you want the holes?
Yeah. Get the sledgehammer. No, like run Cat 6 throughout the house. You know, all that shit.
Dude,
Mount some
it's-
TVs. I
have
love
6
that
cats?
shit.
Cat 6. Yeah,
Skimp on
just
6.
go 8.
I mean,
it's a good amount.
Yeah, why not?
Can you get Cat 8? I know Cat 7's a thing.
Cat 7's a thing.
That's too
I'm
many cats.
sure Cat 8 is, but it's probably one in the realm of like, why would you have Cat 8? It's too
for the
like,
future.
that's true.
I
Cat
mean-
6 versus Cat 7 versus Cat 8. So
are they
there
just different
there you
bandwidths?
go.
Is that
I
what?
think
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it's more
well,
they can handle.
What's 5E and 6 cap out at? Like a
Cat
gig?
6 does 1 gigabit within 100 megs, and Cat 6 supports 37 to 55 meters, depending on crosstalk, when transmitting at a speed of at least 10 gigabits. Cat 7 supports 10 gigabits. Cat 7's backwards compatible. It offers a 100-meter 4-channel connection. So if you need to go to 300 feet,
out. Bro.
Dang, dude.
Cat 8 can go
brain's on intermission.
frequency up to 2 gigahertz. What? Not what? Why frequency?
know.
I don't even know what that. It can do 25
That was the,
gigs, or up to
Dennis
40
Quaid
gigs.
movie.
Jeez.
Good lord.
40 gigabits.
Jim Caviezel. Frequency.
But yeah, wow.
Oh, I was thinking of white noise, where people become like
No.
saw the
disappear.
theaters.
Frequency
Yeah.
was starring Jesus Christ.
So, oh, here
You
we go.
want something like Cat
He was
8.
an actor?
Nice.
Jim Caviezel.
Dang.
So
yeah,
good for
he
him.
posed as Jim Caviezel. for
So
years.
Cat 6 does a
He
max
was in
up
the
to 10
Carpenters,
gigs.
too.
Cat 7 does 10 gigs, and then Cat 8 can do 25 to 40 gigs.
All
And then
right,
Cat
'cause-
9 is just a cat.
Yeah.
And it just runs through your walls.
Michael, please, Cat 9's what I have right
Nice.
here. This woman has a bunch of cats. She's about to move into this lovely plot of land over here in
Oh,
the Del
Sims.
Sol Valley.
Gesturing,
It's
Lindsay's
back in the
gesturing
Sims.
towards
Oh,
Sims.
I
and
was
it's-
like,
it's
I thought she just had a
Really?
picture or something, but
It's real. I can
Game
see.
blurred
I
again.
can
It's
see.
real to me.
Do you see?
Jack, we're gonna have
Shaking
some fun running
screen.
some wires and setting up some
Dude.
some
If you can get in there before you have shit all over the place, like before you
No,
have like all
wait
your
until after
furniture
you
and
have the
stuff.
shit all
Yeah,
over
before
the
your
place.
dog shits in every room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
Wait until you have
we
the shit.
planned it. I mean, she's gonna break it in. God was gonna break that
Yeah.
place in. There's no way. She's
That's
just-
Gabu's house, and you're just allowed to live there.
You gotta add like a little doggy door too. That's like an automatic
Oh,
one where she just
man.
walk back and she's like, all right, because she likes to sit out in the sun too. So
Sundogs.
yeah, she's a
Oh,
sun
man.
dog.
Does she sleep in her crate still, or do you guys let her sleep wherever she wants?
No, she's still in her crate.
Okay.
But she loves it. But so many times when she's tired, she just walks on over.
That's
because we treated her crate like Disneyland.
Oh, yeah.
So she's every time she's in there, it's a party. We're like, yeah, woo, yeah.
Someday she
Yeah.
looks out and like just like glazes over and goes, "It's a prison."
I can't believe it.
I've been
What
fooled.
have I done?
What's that book called?
I did this
know
to
why the
myself.
cage dog barks. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Is that? I
It's
don't,
a-
I'm gonna Google it.
Never
Probably
mind.
wants to be let out of the
I
cage.
got you. I got you, Lindsay.
Literary jokes.
Literary
You'll
jokes.
love 'em.
I'm illiterate, so
Fredo, I do want I just want some kind of comedic bit where there's an inspector for a house, but they treat it like a car inspection. They're like, "Ooh, new oil change, got to rotate the whole thing." Like,
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Rotate the
rotate this
house.
house.
your
What if,
tread is horrible.
what if more things operated like taking your car in or getting your house inspected? Like you come in and you're saying, "Hey, I'd like to tighten up my hair a little bit, do a fade, scissor cut
you
on the
hear
top, whatever," and they're like, you need a heart transplant.
I had no idea.
Wasn't prepared, but
I'd
how
be
do I
like-
say no? I don't
mean,
want to die.
I'd be like, thank God for this technology.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's true.
These
That's
scissors
true.
are amazing.
You come out, you're like, got a fresh haircut and a new heart.
Dude, the number of
Get that
people,
old heart out of there.
dude, the number of people would be like, I walked out of there and I didn't take the new heart. They're trying to upsell me. I'm like,
You
no,
need
no,
a
no.
blood transfusion. Your blood's running a little thick.
I'm just
My blood's
imagining
just
the-
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I like
stand.
thick blood.
Can't think very well.
That way I don't use as much.
It's like a doctor lifts your arm. He's like, "Is this load bearing, or can we remove it?"
I mean, you
Is that-
better watch it because it sounds like in
What?
that scenario, Fredo's gonna walk in and they're like, "We gotta take one of those nuts.
Yeah. Oh no.
You got an inflated.
They're a mystery of
you got an
science.
inflated nut. It's in the red zone.
Go ahead. Yeah. Oh no.
One nut is red.
We
and
need more
gotta, we gotta
air.
get it
Yeah.
out of there.
Oh god. I didn't even get the gradual like
No.
descent from
Well,
green
you
to
just-
red. It's just
That's what there was no maintenance.
yeah.
So they just spiraled
that's
out of
the
control.
issue there. All this talk about mouth maintenance, there was no nut maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do your.
Well, okay,
it.
now you
Nut
can
ups, you
literally
know?
bust a nut though if you fill it too
Yeah, but
full.
that's bad.
That's what I mean. You know, to some, busting a nut's great. In this case, it's horrible.
In this case, it's just
It's
like
horrific.
releasing a pressure valve.
Someone just screaming, "Stop!"
No.
It's very intense.
And then Alfredo just going, "I can take it. I can do this all day."
Well, you guys flashed me back to a convo I had with Gavin a couple months ago, where I was like, okay, in both, like when he and I get together, we have great like hypothetical weird scenarios that we discuss, which Trevor is a great part of too. He can add as a third party. So I was asking how, like, we've heard about testicle injuries in which they pop, but
Oh Jesus Christ.
I didn't need to hear the word pop.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Let's
mean
make sure
more
that
like
close is
explode.
there,
Like
but
they're not balloons,
Heavy
right?
puff.
Like
yeah, well, no,
Like a
that's,
grape.
that was my question exactly. I'm like, internally, how much pressure would need to be put on the ball sack to have a testicle pop? Yeah, like a buildup of
sometimes
something.
you
I know what you
accidentally-
mean by
a
saying
fluid.
pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you accidentally sit on a nut.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh. But
like-
I mean that's a decent
Usually
amount
it's
of
yours
pressure.
too.
Imagine a balloon. and you
Normally,
Usually.
Imagine a balloon. You keep blowing it. Eventually, it will burst.
Well,
Right, but
I
it's
don't
not
think
like a
anything
balloon.
is
It's not-
inflating
it's
my
not-
nut.
It's
That's
also
what
not
I'm asking.
empty in the middle.
What?
It's not like a
Yeah,
balloon.
I know. I said like
though.
fluids
Yeah.
could be in there.
Also,
Comparing
where's
it to
the
a
air?
balloon.
So what?
I'm trying
so
to
you're
visualize.
thinking like if someone
I'm
was
uncomfortable.
okay?
You
so,
can't pop
yeah.
an apple.
So wait,
you
are,
smash
yeah,
it.
like
no,
where's
that's-
the airflow
it's
coming
filled.
from? It's not like someone
not
is
just
like
air.
it's not like someone's going down on you and just going
They might agree.
and then like your nuts expanding.
Wait a minute,
I think they
everybody.
are. I think
Why
they
do they
are.
call it a blowjob? Have I been?
Oh my
have I
god!
not been supervising this appropriately?
That's the next Red Web episode.
Yeah, why is it called a blowjob?
Who pops the popper?
I'm not cutting to Michael.
Some kind of
Stop cutting to me. I'm not Michael.
some kind of standoff going on here.
I'm not pointing at you, audience. Trevor's hiding behind you.
This man.
Listen, lady, you're not blowing properly. She's like, my
Like,
is not
like a balloon. Come on, you got this. Like a
There we
balloon.
go. Gotta keep it inflated.
Wild.
Some nurse is gonna message me
Sometimes
with
you
a
yes
horrific
and yourself into a
edition
very
of it.
weird corner.
Yeah, you yes and to the wheels
You're
fall
like-
off.
You're sitting there. I bet a clown would be good at this. A clown could do this.
I'm just into clowns.
Made it look
No
like
reason why.
made it look like a
Dude,
dog.
we were talking about SVU/SUV earlier. Wasn't there an episode where a woman was sexually attracted to clowns, but he killed someone and left an imprint of their face on the pillow, and they were like, "Is this clown makeup?" No, it's a death mask.
Well, that wouldn't be on.
Wow.
Hallmark movie? What the fuck?
I'm gonna,
What is this?
I'm gonna chime in
No,
on that too.
it's a death
The
mask.
title screen was
I'm
like
just gonna say. I'm not.
CSI
There's so many things.
Miami.
Yes, that's CSI Miami. I'm glad you said it because I almost flipped my lid.
No, I know what it is.
Also,
but-
what Lindsay described. No, I'm not saying there's not more to the plot, but what Lindsay described would never be on SVU. That
Maybe
would
it was
be a
something else
regular
then.
Law and Order
I'm sorry.
because that's it's Special Victims Unit.
yeah,
That's
and the
just weird
victim
shit.
was the
And clowns are
person
not
the clown
special
killed.
victims.
Yeah,
Oh, the clown got killed?
he's the killer of
Okay,
another
he's
woman.
the killer.
Oh,
Yeah,
killer
Yes.
clown.
but the woman who was attracted to him was like covering for him because she was like, "I'm turned on by the clown. I,
I
gotta
don't
let him live."
think this was SVU.
Okay, it was
I
something
could
else
be
then.
wrong, but I
Oh, was
think.
it Pornhub?
Are you sure? Maybe this
What
was
was it?
Sims.
Oh,
I
whoops.
think. This is probably Sims.
The clown
I
killer
love this.
strikes
It's like
again.
the
it's
I'll
good
be honest.
being
I don't
Yeah,
want.
this is good
I don't
energy.
want to go back to the old
The only reason why
This is so good.
The only reason we have to stop
I mean,
today is because I'm gonna go see Shang-Chi tonight in
that's
like an hour
that's
and a half.
not the only reason we have to stop.
No,
we have to
there's
stop because the
post-show,
show is
there's,
on in 6 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Normally we have to stop
Posting
because no
does
video
stuff.
goes
They're
forever.
gonna be doing
But
stuff.
today,
Dude, this was nice. This was
was.
really
It was, man.
Michael, like you mentioned earlier in the episode, but you mentioned earlier today, like, hey, should we just do the episode in here? And this was really chill.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
worked out, dude. This was
Yeah.
cool.
This was fun, and I really hope that the
and-
audience enjoyed like all of this as much as
Yeah.
we did.
The shocking twist is somehow we helped broadcast.
Yeah, we did.
yeah?
We were,
weird.
we were
You're
told we
welcome.
actually
Tyler over there went,
we actually
welcome.
helped. This Tyler is above your pay grade. This came from the top.
Whoa.
We actually, because I thought, I mean, they hate us enough. That's not a thought. That's a fact.
It's the camera
They
that's
hate us
behind
enough.
Tyler. That's where
But
it's coming from.
apparently, in the grand scheme of this week's production, I was told made their Friday easier. I don't look.
You're
I don't know
welcome.
the science behind it.
I think that the
But
change
I'm
stuff.
just saying, go us. Good job.
Good job. everyone.
yeah.
Good job.
And you
everyone.
know who
Pats
kept that
on
information
back.
from me? Sarah. She didn't tell me.
Oh,
I went, oh, squirreling
Just
that
the
away. Squirreling away the compliments, are you?
hiding.
Just
the nuts.
waiting to stomp.
waiting to stomp, collecting.
Hey, Lindblad, can we wrap this with me moving
He's
in this
not
woman
over
and her
here.
8
Lindblad
cats?
doesn't run
Her
this show.
8
You're probably
cats.
talking to Brian.
Brian,
you mean Brian?
sure.
Brian's
Do you
here.
know?
Oh
Do you know
this
the
morning,
difference
calm
between the two
down.
of them?
Brian,
Yes.
cut to yourself,
Oh,
Brian.
I know Brian and
This is
Shane
why
and
no one
everyone
likes
else.
us.
Lindblad the whole time was Brian. That's a great shot.
And look, you can see, by the way, because that's all the screens you saw Sims for a second.
you did see Sims for like a second.
Wait, can you cut
One
to my
moment.
gameplay?
Boom.
Because it'll be
yeah.
real Inception-y.
Inception on Inception.
You can
You
see
said
me
it.
looking at That was cool. This is cool.
We have so many toys.
Dumb.
This is fun.
We're never leaving this temporary permanent space.
Never.
Someone please clip
No.
that and
I'm
send that to me in 2 months.
I'm gonna chain myself to this chair. Don't wheel me out.
Dude, I went to the old office yesterday to like
Oh,
look it out,
gross.
just like kind of get my eyes on it. It still exists in its glory the way it was, but empty. And I'm like, this is weird. It was so weird to be back then. It was like
And there was a
nostalgia,
bunch of
but
glass and
Yeah, it stank.
needles.
Bodily
stank.
fluids.
Yeah, it
weird.
stank.
Stank. Our darts were still in the wall. Someone was playing with those. I don't know.
Weird.
But
we're
anyway,
gonna replace the carpet.
Oh, that carpet's
nah,
gone.
that's
It
employee number
worked
10.
That's not in our budget. Please, come on now.
Why even talk about where we're going? Because we're not gonna go
going
there.
anywhere.
No, we're
Right.
Well,
staying
first
here.
of all, we're not gonna go anywhere. This is the new
wish.
permanent office. But also, if we
can
talk
dream.
about moving somewhere, you jinx it.
Right.
Surrounded
Just
by
stop.
That's why I'm not talking about moving. I'm just talking about what
Delusional
exists.
people.
Just
Object
talk
permanence,
about-
everyone.
Let's. I'm a permanent object. That's what I call my belly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Object permanence.
I call my belly blub blub.
Oh,
I curl over really hard and then I take whatever gut I
I
can
said
grab and I go to
to-
Barbara and I go blub blub.
I said to Fiona, I was talking to her the other day, and we were talking about G Fuel. We were talking about fueling up.
Yeah.
And she said, I need a flavor. And I said, like they do personalized cans. And I said, if I ever got a can, it would, first of all, it would be me in my outfit from Off Topic, in my Hawaiian, dad outfit.
yeah.
And my flavor would be yum yum in my tum tum.
You know what it'd be? It'd be me as Miles Morales from behind, and it'd just be called Booty Quake.
Oh,
Nice.
I don't
Nice.
know.
Oh, you know what? No, Booty Sweat.
Booty.
Nobody-
There we go. I like that.
But I'll be
Yeah.
honest. If they made Booty Sweat though, it would be like the chili dog, where like it'd be like shit and it would be a meme. Like it wouldn't be good. No one would be drinking.
Yeah,
Booty
but
Sweat.
it's collectible that way.
And then you go, oh my god.
See, I thought you were gonna go something. Now, granted, they already got the Sonic Peach rings. I thought you were gonna say something
Sonic?
about peaches, like peach, like ass.
Yeah.
Peach ring's so good.
Yeah,
I
but
can only
I'm-
hope to be as good as
but
Peach
Sonic,
rings.
Sonic has the peach rings, but he doesn't have like the peach ass.
That's true.
mindset.
That is.
It would be like you licking a peach like an ass. Is what I
Oh,
imagine.
love that.
Is that what- that's what
right
yours
in the
would be?
crack.
I like
Yeah.
the idea of people
Yeah.
going to you. But it's like, no, it's actually good.
oh, here we go. Instead of Tutti Frutti, yours would be Tutti Booty.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that's good.
Now that's
Look
a
at
flavor.
that.
I
That's
would
a good
drink.
flavor.
I would drink
Yeah,
Tutti
Tutti
Booty.
Booty.
You
I
can
would-
drink
I wouldn't
that.
want to
Yeah.
drink swamp ass or
Fresh
whatever
and
you
fruity.
said. Drink Tootie
not
Booty.
swamp ass. No. Look, we'll market it. All my homies in the hood. Tutti Frutti is what goes out to the suburbs.
Tutti Booty.
All right,
Yeah.
booty sweat goes out to the hood.
Yeah. Put that in your
Nobody's drinking
groceries.
that.
Let me tell you, a
drinking
couple
that.
dogs that would.
Okay.
And is the photo of you on the can like you like
Tootie
looking
Booty.
over the back?
Yeah. Tootie
Oh,
Booty
yeah.
is his.
Well,
is his
Yeah, looking back at
Guys,
it.
the two
back
O's
at
in
it.
booty are his ass.
That's how you do
Oh.
it. Yeah. On the artwork.
Thanks for that one, Hooters.
Welcome to our brainstorm meeting.
Hey, I mean,
All right.
don't take our ideas. You can buy them.
Just join us in the
Yeah,
post show, the
Yeah.
booty post show.
Yeah. Rocking everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, well, they can't do that live, but
I know, but
they
if you're
should-
watching the recording
If
of
you're
this.
watching it live, what you should do is continue watching to watch the post team stream something. 'cause
Does
that's what they
stuff.
do.
Does
Yeah.
stuff.
Sarah
Doing
was
the
here.
week for hours.
She was
Dozen
here
stuff.
earlier and left to go do it. And it's funny because I'm looking at the note Tyler sent me. He sends me this little run of show that I usually never look at, and it says, "Stick around for the AH post team playing Dread Hunger. Will Sarah be there in time? Find out." Maybe that's probably passed a couple of dogs on the way home. Had to pull over.
No, I don't know.
Also, be sure to watch Camp Betrayal. The full series is out now, and get ready for Last Laugh starting next week.
These will be the last laughs you ever have.
Are we threatening? Is that what's happening?
I wouldn't
there?
say
I-
that.
I-
Thanks
I
for
wasn't
watching,
on it.
everyone.
I mean,
We'll see you
I
next
might
week.
kill people.
Probably on the set, but still in our temporary, permanent, forever studio that we're never going to leave. Right here in comfy Stage 6. Thanks for watching.
Yay. Bye.
Meow meow. Bye bye.
Thank you.